What's up, guys? We're gonna talk about some truth in here. The facts that I was telling you guys for many months. I know it did not go exactly as I was predicting, at least not up to $74,000. But the outcome, you guys need to pay attention how much you have put in. And I'm gonna ask this question in the beginning of this video. Then we're gonna talk about the rest of it, and I'm gonna talk about many things in here about the gaps, how we have filled those gaps, and how we are going to fill the other gaps, the USDT dominance, which one is playing out, which one of these three, BT's, Ethereum, BTC, and our gocharting.com, which shows a lot of indicators. And I'm going to actually show you guys with a Fibonacci retracement how low we can go, and if we go lower than that, how I think that we're going to for sure see $50,000. So make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of people left my channel. That's why you guys see that the line went down. But a lot of people started getting more interest in my channel as they saw that this has been happening, and BTC just did not shoot up to 100,000 or 200,000 or $1 million just because some of the channels were talking about it. Okay. Anyways, I'm not trying to give you crap about it, okay? Because I'm here to help you guys. That's my intention. And I want to ask you guys this question at first. How much you guys, I don't want you to tell me about how much you have put in, but are you guys down from your initial investment or up? Okay, from beginning of this bull market. From here, $15,000. If you invested in here, or if invested in here, or all the way back in here, or you even bought and still holding some of the altcoins in the bear market, or you just bought in here, tell me if you're up or down. Doesn't matter if you're holding BTC or Ethereum or altcoins, anything. Okay, because the reason I'm asking this question is the moment of truth, because you guys need to be honest with you, not with me. You can be honest with me too in the comment section. We're going to talk about it. I'm not trying to give you crap, as I said. Okay, the reason a lot of people hated me for what I was talking about all this time, because I said you come to this market to make money, and if at the end you are part of that 99% who will lose money, there is no need for you to be too excited, because at the end you're going to waste your time looking at the market, looking at all these videos on YouTube, and at the end you're going to hold forever, or you're going to buy at the top of every coin, and then you're going to regret that you lost a lot of money and your time. Okay, because I've done it before. I've done it. I either bought so late and held it forever and I lost money, or I never bought it and everything went up, or anything that has happened for me up to this point after 8 years, almost 8 years. My mistake. I even talked about how I could have been a millionaire with Shiba Inu, but I lost it all with my own mistake, because I was not ready to become rich. Literally, that's my own mistake. But that money could have been made. I had 10 billion, 100 million Shiba Inu. But I sold it too early, and I lost the rest because of doing a lot of leverage trading with risky trading, okay? And most of them happen around this area, right here. When I was paying for a guy to give me signal long time ago, I don't know, 4 years ago, I don't know. Around here, I got into a short because everybody was talking about head and shoulder, and I got into a short around here, price started going back higher, and I just got liquidated $50,000 in one day. And I'm telling you these, although I hate to talk about it because it's not a really, happy or nice memory to talk about. But I'm man enough to come to these videos and be honest with you. So be honest with yourself and tell me if you are up. If you're up, good for you, okay? But it's still, I told you guys many things. Within these 4 months that we have been going up and down, almost every movement I talked about has been happening. Okay, a lot of you guys have left my channel. You guys used to comment a lot under my videos, but because you were hating, now I'm pretty sure you're still watching, because 90% of my viewers are not subscribers. Okay, so go ahead and make sure to subscribe. I'm not gonna see who you are, so you don't have to be sensitive about it. Go ahead and watch. Even if you come back, I'm not gonna be mean to you, because But right now, you guys see still how bullish you were because some of the YouTubers were always talking about it. Still, you can still remain bullish. As I said, I'm still holding a lot of altcoins. But in here is still you guys see weakness for Bitcoin, and you guys see how stock market is going down. I talked about it for many months. I said no matter how high we go, this bull market does not look healthy to me, because we kept going up, because we went all with these narratives of ETF, halving, all that just kept pushing the price higher, and all the altcoins had pumped, but they started going down. And you guys see that if you bottom, you are in negative in your portfolio. Anyways, so just go ahead and comment down below. Be honest with me and yourself. And just tell me if you are still happy with your investment. Yes, a lot of you guys are going to hold forever, like a lot of the XRP holders, but that's not the strategy I'm looking at, because I know there are cycles. I know how high we go does not matter. We will eventually go down because of these cycles, okay? So anyways, I talked about, so I'm going to go to a little bit of reminder, just refresh your memory. I said that from $70,000 to $71,000, around this area I'm expecting. I was still expecting to touch this line, which was the top of this range. These yellow are parallel, okay? And you guys see when we have like something like this breaking below, that's not a good sign. No matter how high we go, there is still a huge chance to still break below this line next time, okay? So we have touched a lot of times. With this time, is not a good sign. We did not even touch it and started going lower. In my post videos, I've sent screenshots. I said, as long as we are above $62,000, around almost around this area, and we had a little bit of pullback, but this time is still broke down because the stock market is still going down. And that was one of the things that I kept mentioning about it. And I said, no matter how high we go, the stock market looks for a correction. Okay, and of course, Bitcoin is gonna follow eventually. All right, in my next video, I'm gonna probably talk about comparison of some of the stocks, bigger stocks like S&P 500, Nasdaq, and some of the other big stocks, and I'm gonna compare to Bitcoin and how we can see that Bitcoin it is still behind on making a new all-time high. So S&P almost had the same correction, but it started and went and made a new all-time high. I'll talk about it in the next video. But Bitcoin has not still breaking above and gone to a new all-time high. And I have mentioned I'm going to leave this green level of resistance, which is our last level of resistance. And if we break above and we hold it, I'm still on my word. I'm all in, okay? But it's still, you guys see that how sharp we have been going down, which is very disappointing for Bitcoin. And I'm going to talk about the extension. I'm going to make a line in here for Fibonacci retracement. If we go from the lowest point, okay, which was 53,500-ish, go all the way to highest level, which was 70,100-ish, okay? And you guys can see that we even broke 0.50% Fibonacci and we are under it. Okay, it depends on how we're gonna close today. If we go back up, there is still hope for Bitcoin to start going back up to almost $70,000 and retouch this line. Okay, which we haven't still touched yet. The reason that you guys can see another clear sign for manipulation in the market is because a lot of the bigger investors are seeing the same thing that I'm showing you right now. They have made these lines. They know that a lot of people are going to get into shorts once we touch this area. That's why they started crashing Bitcoin around $70,000 and not $71,000, where I was talking about that I was expecting. So you guys need to see the clear truth about market, that how market does not care what you're doing in this market, if you're losing or making money. If you're smart enough, you need to pay attention to all the signs. So right now, I am still expecting, if we get a chance of getting a pullback, getting a support around 59,700 to 900-ish, which is our CME gap. I'll show you the CME gap in a moment. And that will be a clear sign that we just came down to retouch this CME gap, fill it, and then start going higher. but it's not, there is still not a guarantee. So nobody knows where the market is going, guys. But with whatever, all the signs that I have been seeing for many years now, for over 8 years, I've been seeing almost the same thing. We had a little bit of difference in this market, but this time we have been going sideways for over 4 months, almost 4 months, and this does not look good. Around the all-time high, especially. Okay, and we are still below all-time high, $60,000. Okay, it keeps going down. So it's still my target for 59, almost a little bit less than $60,000. Can it still be touched? And if we get a support, we might start going higher, back to $70,000. Okay, so make sure to take a moment and like this video. It does not cost you anything. Please just support the channel by liking it, and share this video if you can. And it's still, I'm going to show you how a fake out we have. So fake out, you guys can see in this chart, you can see it better because of the coloring. I touched these 2 points, actually 3 points. I went all the way down. You guys see that RSI. Let me make it bigger. You guys see how there was a fake out. So RSI could not hold above this line, get a support, and start going toward this highest level. As we broke down, so I am still expecting, and let me tell you, before we even get this high in this last rally and going down, I said that we had not touched this red line. We went through this green and went back down to retouch this red. So I'm still expecting to get a little bit of support if it can. You guys see this, all these volumes showing you that every time Bitcoin goes anywhere, it goes back down. It does not mean that it's going to do it forever, but you guys can see that we saw this fake out for RSI. All right, so you guys can see that still my one scenario is still working out, but you see that in weekly, actually this, I'm sorry, this is the monthly chart. You guys see that this green candle has been rejecting USDT. That's why we went that down, but there is no guarantee that we cannot break above. Okay, but usually I'm expecting to get support, go even up to 6.4% in USDT. That will crash the hell out of Bitcoin and altcoins, and we're gonna probably see $50,000. And if we do, we need to see how this monthly is gonna close. August needs to close below, or at least around. It would be better if we close below this green level, which if I want to make a line, and I hope it's gonna make that line, if we close, let me just give you percentage, 5.75%. If we close this monthly candle below it, we can still be hopeful that we're gonna still go down for USDT, and that's gonna pump the market in general. Okay, you guys, just another update for you, Ethereum BTC, that you guys see that is still, we are ranging below this yellow line, and how Ethereum looking bearish against Bitcoin. So we can still go down to this level, retouch it, and that's going to be very bearish for Ethereum. We can still have Bitcoin around the same level, but Ethereum goes down even lower. So that's how it's going to lose against Bitcoin pair. Okay, so another thing that I want to talk about is still the same thing. I showed you guys about $43,000. We still see that this unfilled gap, unfilled Ichimoku cloud, that shows a high volume, and it shows this cloud. So I need to show you guys need to not ignore this. Every time we have these kind of indicators, there is a huge possibility that we go down and touch it. Okay, let's not forget that. Let's not ignore it. Okay, and if we go down to this level, it's going to be hella bearish, because if once we break below $58,000 and close daily candle, I'm going to be very bearish, because we're going to go to $43,000 and we're going to see hell of bearishness for this market. Okay, so just reminding you again, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and share this video with your friends so they do the same thing. That will be a great way of not missing out any of my videos. All I talk about is just facts and what I see in the charts. Okay, so I am still holding my altcoins, so I'm on your side too. I'm not really against Bitcoin or Ethereum. I want them to succeed. I want them to go up, and I make money. Okay, as long as I'm just holding and not Bitcoin or Ethereum is not going up, we're not going to make money. That's just the truth, okay? So this is just another update. So far, we need to make sure that we are still stay above 59,700-ish, okay? And if we don't, $50,000. I don't think we're not gonna probably get support around this area anymore. We're just gonna probably go straight down to almost 50,500-ish, and then I'm gonna start updating you more with more technical analysis. That's going to be very bearish. We are going sharper down, same as what we saw in here. Well, we might get a little bit of support around 59,700-ish and start going higher and get another rejection, same as what happened in here. It's not going to be exactly the same, but something can happen same as that. Okay, it's almost similar to that. So this is just another update for you guys. I showed you with the Fibonacci retracement as well. I talked about USDT dominance and how bullish it looks, but we need to see how we're gonna even if we're gonna reject this area or if we're gonna pass through it very strong. So this is just another update for you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like the video right now, support the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.